Good day, my craft along buddies. This is Jennifer with Just Crafting Along. Welcome to my channel. Well, good day, my craft along buddies, and welcome back. Today we're going to do this cute little design for Marjorie Ann Designs. I am currently a team member, and this is going to be my project for February 1st of 2025. I'm going to be working on Adorkable Friends file from Marjorie Ann Designs. I will link all that information in my description below, but I thought that it would be nice after I inked it if I would put it together with you guys. So this is just going to be the set. Let me go ahead and show you which ones we're going to be working on. Again, it's called Adorkable Friends. This is such a cute file, but we're working on the title, You're So Adorkable, and then this little set right here. It's gonna be doing the boy and the girl and the title. So let's go ahead and get started. I did go ahead and ink everything up and everything is ready to go. All I'm gonna do is put it together with everybody. This set is so cute. I am gonna start with the title. I've already inked and did everything. You can see once this is on, I leave this on just so I can go ahead and ink. This one, I do not know if it's attached. I think it's gonna be kind of pieces like this one. But when I do my, my titles, I usually leave them on and then go ahead and ink. So when we take it off, it should just pop right out. But what I'm gonna do is go ahead and pop out all the negative spots just so we can have them out of there. This way it would be easier to glue also. That way if your glue kind of runs, it doesn't stick to this and this gets stuck in your project. So I would go ahead and remove any spot that you don't want on your mat. This is going to be barely art glue. And what I did was take a slimline bottle, fits better in my hand than the big bottle here. It fits better in my hand this way. And all I did was take the tip of it, and I put it in here. Here's this one. And all I'm going to do is take the Y. I'm going to go ahead and get my tweezers out. These are just cosmetic tweezers from the beauty section. They're my favorite tweezers. Tons and tons and tons of crafting tweezers. But these are my favorite by far. I use them in everything. So all we're going to do is go ahead and put a little bit of glue right here on the edges. You don't need a lot. You just need a little bit to kind of glaze over top of it. Just enough to stick. The more you put on there, the more likelihood it was going to squeeze out. So then all we're going to do is kind of push this out of the way. Kind of line this up a little bit. And I'm just putting a really thin line of glue on here. We don't need a lot because the more you put on there, the more you have chances of squeezing out. And you really don't want it to squeeze out if possible. I do have reverse tweezers. I kind of like those and I kind of don't like them. All I'm going to do is move these two items. So I try to I mean, I've used them, but I like these ones. You know, you get your favorite tool and you kind of stay with it a little bit. So this is probably one of my favorite tools. This is one of my must-haves. To clean up those edges, all I do is go with my pokey tool. And this one I got from the Dollar Tree. I got two of them for, they were $1 at the time, but they're $1.25 and there's two of them in a pack. Best little tiny pokey tool ever. I love it. It's one of my other go-tos. So we're just going to kind of use the end of this and kind of push this down. And then all this jagged edges, all I'm going to do is use my pokey tool and go around that edge just to kind of clean it up a little bit. And it will tuck right underneath. So here we go. So I would like working on my mat just because it's already stuck there and I don't have to peel it off. And it keeps my project still and on my mat. This is the first time I've ever had a design where that's not together, so I might put it on a piece of paper just so it's together, but we'll see once we get it off. I haven't peeled it off yet, so I don't know what it's like. So let me go ahead and put this one here. Again, it's an adorable file. There's a set of books in there. There's a couple other, if you get this file, there's a couple other things that you could use for daily. There's books in there. There's all kinds of stuff on this one. There's books and there's like a little notebook. It's like, I think, a computer. So that would be cute. So there's a little bit extras that you can use with other files too. So other projects. So if you kind of lay these in here, they fit very well. And they cut out nicely too on your Cricut or any cutting machine. They cut out really, Really nice. I'm going to get this one on. The font is actually, and it cuts out nicely too. I was afraid with it being skinny that it wouldn't cut out nicely, but all the pieces actually cut out really nice. True size, I just cut it as it is, the way it came up on my computer. I didn't change anything. This is going to be my project for February 1st, which is a Saturday. I do Saturdays for Marjorie Ann Designs. I am a team member, so I will have this on Saturdays, and then maybe we can go back and look. But once I post this video, all the information will be in my description, including her website and where you can go ahead and download the file. This is going to be a digital download. Easy peasy. This one is really easy. I like doing the files just because it's kind of one of those where you can kind of binge watch a show, and by the time you get done with 1 or 2 shows, then 1 or 2 episodes of the show, then you can go ahead and be done with this. So it's a twofer. You can watch a little bit of TV or listen to a podcast. This would be great to listen to a podcast if you like podcasts. This would be great to kind of do. It's very puzzle-like. I like it just because it's like putting together a puzzle. Look how easy this lays down. Right in the middle. This title is so cute. The saying is so cute. There we go. Gotta make sure you put the L in the right section because this is an L. So all I'm going to do is go ahead and take this back off. Give it a good push. Sorry, desk. Give it a good push. And I'm just going to put this right back on here. And I'm going to leave it stuck to here until we get done. And then I'll peel it off. So now what we're going to do is bring in any kind of mat that you want to work on. I work on a little tiny glass mat. Just because I can wipe it off if I get any glue or if anything else happens, I can kind of wipe it off. Now we're going to work on the boy. And what I do is I keep my picture up just so I know what it looks like. And when you go to cut this out, it gives you a silhouette. And what I do for the silhouette is I cut this out in paper that is almost the same color as the pattern I'm going to be using. This is going to be the underneath part. This is going to be the silhouette. But I use paper that is not textured. My other paper, I use textured paper. So I will list the paper that I do buy. I do get it from Joann's, and all the pieces to his clothes. Build our layers. And your pants go first. And you just line it up to the side right here. And then the good thing too is I tend to, since I'm on the design team, I will keep it kind of the same way that it is on the file, just so you guys can see what it's supposed to look like. But you can change the color of his pants. You can, but you can change the color on these. I kind of keep it the same, just so you guys can see. So what we're going to do is put a little bit of glue. And it matches up very well. Put this one right in here, like this. So there we go with that. There's that. Okay, so then now what we're going to do is, these are his sleeves. Like this, all I'm going to do is draw a line across right here. And then down right here, and kind of kitty corner, because what we're going to do is ankle these sleeves a little bit. So you just take it on here. You find that corner and match it up with that top corner, and that becomes his sleeve. He's also got collars too. So if you want the sleeve a little bit less, you just kind of tilt it down a little bit. But we're going to bring it out to right about there, and we're going to make the 2 corners match. With this one, you can do it on the texture side. We're going to go right down this edge right here. And all we're going to do is line up the corner, bring it out a little bit, and now we have sleeves. There we go. And do his collar. Wait. And we're just going to put it right here on the curve. Same with this one. We're just going to give this one a little push up a little bit too. So they met in the middle. There we go. See, there is this little piece right here. It's going to go right underneath. And what we're going to do is flip this over. I'm going to put a little glue right here, and right here. And this little piece is just going to go right in this little valley right here. Just so you can cover up that hole. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the arms on. I'm going to do it behind. Just find the layout. Give it a good push. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do the arms. Is just ink the side of that arm and kind of follow that sleeve a little bit. And you want to give it a little bit of clearance right here so it looks like a sleeve. And you can kind of tell that it's an arm. So all I do is put a little bit of glue right here and bring it down the edges because that's what's going to stay behind the body right here. So here's that. Again, find the sleeve, tuck it in, bring it down a little bit. There we go. So they're even. There we go. And it's going to have a flower, so we're not going to put his hand on yet, but we can go ahead and put his face on. I'm not going to, brush has a little bit on there. All I have is a brush with a little bit of pink on it, and I'm just going to kind of lightly go over it. This is my lightest pink, and this is from Diamond Press. What I'm going to do is kind of dab in there, and then I'm going to tap off. Get some. And then we're just going to tap off. I'm going to test it out right here and see if I got some. Yeah, I got some. Just pick up a little bit of ink. And all I do is go right here along the edges just to give it a little bit of color. You're going to hear the kitty cat. He came in and he's going to play for a couple minutes. It won't be long. He's 12 years old. He doesn't play very long. He has a little tiny computer lid box for printer paper that he lays in, and he scratches the sides of, and then he goes and lays down. So you may hear him scratching a little bit. And I'm going to scooch him out because I enjoy having him, so you might hear a little bit of scratching over there. What we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put on the mouth. It has a tiny pink tongue. And all I'm going to do is put a little dot right here of glue. That's probably too much. All I'm going to do is take this little piece and I'm going to drop it right in here. And that's going to be his tongue. And that's going to go right about here. But I'm not going to put it on yet. I'll let that dry. Leave that one there. So the next thing we're going to work on is his hair. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to put his hair right here. But I'm going to go ahead and put his glasses on just because I want to be able to make sure I don't put his hair down too low. So if I put his glasses on, his glasses have to go even with his ears. So let's go ahead and do his glasses first. I like how these glasses cut out. I like how they're thick. They're kind of big. So let me go ahead and, oops. Also in my comments, if you guys want to go to Marjorie Ann Designs website and you see something you like and you want me to go ahead and do it for you before you purchase it, just let me know in the comments what file you want. And what from that file what project you want to see, or if you want to see the whole file. Just let me know in the comments. Go in and look around. That way if you want to buy a few things, you know what it's going to look like. I've been doing this since April of 2024. So if you want to go through the website, if you want to go through the Facebook page, I'll also link that. And you can see my designs, and you can see other creators' designs too. She's got a pretty good design team. So you can go ahead and see the design team, and then you can see what kind of files you want to do. But if you like doing scrapbooking and you like paper piercing, these are the files for you because they are so much fun. I enjoy it. I like it. Keep on telling myself one day I'm going to start doing scrapbook again. I got into crafting because of scrapbooking, but never really did scrapbooking, just collected supplies. So my husband's going to be nodding his head because I didn't got him, but I never really did anything. I always said I was too busy. So that's the reason why I started a YouTube channel, because I was getting all these cute supplies but not using them. So I wanted to start using them, and here we are a couple years later, and doing pictures or videos on these just to kind of get myself to do my crafts. Looks adorably cute. Let me go ahead and put his nose on, and then we'll put his eyes in there. His eyes should fit fine. They're big lashes. So go ahead and put his nose right here. And hopefully his mouth fits. It should. It does. Okay. This is so cute. I think it's the mouth that makes it kind of make sure he's straight. He's turned out so cute. So we're just going to kind of even that out with our brush or our pokey tool. So all I do is just go ahead and put some on my workstation, some on your hands, however you want to do it. So this one I'm going to put right here so it's even. Okay, we have to do the rose, and I have to do his shoelaces. He is so stinking cute. I like him. So I think this one goes here. You kind of got slats, so you can kind of tell which way the direction they go. This one goes here. Oop. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on this one. So what we're going to do is go ahead and push. There we go. Look how cute it is. He's so cute. He's so cute. Okay, so now we got to do the rose, because that's how you finish him out. He needs the roses. This is, oh, sorry. This has been inked. Let me go ahead and get the stem. Big glue on the tip right here so it sticks to the next rose petal. Drop that off. Bring them together. I'm just going to move that up so it doesn't get stuck to my glass. That's now all we're going to do is turn this. We're going to set this one right. out. What we want to do is go ahead and grab that so it doesn't stick to the glass, and we're going to go ahead and build our rose. I think you build the flower off of the rose, or off of the heart. So we're going to turn it this way, clean up these edges right here. So just a little bit of glue right here on the edge. We're going to stick it right to this edge right here. And we're just going to kind of go off the edges a little bit so it's not perfectly lined up. It's just you can see the edge. So it's going to look like a 3D flower. Again, this one, the same thing. Give it a little bit of glue. And do the same thing. Put it on. And there we go. And this one's going to go ahead and stick right here. We're going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue here. And all I'm going to do is put a little bit of glue right there. We're going to let that one dry. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the girl. And the girl is just like the boy. Super easy. Like I said, I just do the silhouette in cardstock that is not textured. And then we're just going to put her together. So super easy. The thing we're going to start with are the legs. You work from bottom up. Right there. And go to right there. And then this one's going to go right there. I might angle that once I put it on. I'm going to put this one on first. So there might be some pieces where you have to alter them to get them to kind of work. And now we're going to put the shoes on. Start with the skirt bottom. And this piece right here goes next. And then what we're going to do is finish the dress first. So all these little flowers go on here. There's some that are half flowers and they go in a certain spot. So you just look back at your picture and it will show you which ones go where. There's a couple that are like not a full flower. I think this one right here. I think this one goes right here. Let's see. Because her finger goes over it. So maybe I should put her finger on first. So this goes right here. So this flower is going to go right where that thumb lays. So we're going to go ahead and put that right there. Move that. It's right in that corner. So let's go ahead and put our dotted glue there. And then we're going to go ahead and flip this. And she's going to line up right in that corner. Just like that. It fits perfect. I like it. Okay, so that one goes there. So let's go ahead and put one there. Go ahead and put a flower right here in the middle. I have an extra flower and I don't know why, but we're going to find. So face first. I'm going to put her right here. I'm going to turn this a little bit right here. There we go. And then we're going to put one little bit of glue right here. And I'm going to put this little eyelash in there. And then we are going to be all done. Give it a little push. Need to work on this one. So I think this is going to come apart. I might have to put it on a piece of paper. So I think what's going to happen is when I take this apart, it's all going to be letters. It's not going to be together. So I'm not for sure. So I think these are all going to be not connected. This one, get them off of the paper and see how they do. So I don't know how many people know or see that it's supposed to bend your mat away from you, which is, it works so good. So if I can pick it up. So all you do is take your mat and you bend it away from you and everything pops off. So that it's not curled. It keeps it from curling. So I'll show you what I mean if you do it the other way. So if I do it this way, if I just peel it off, it tends to curl. If you just bend your mat away from you, these all pop off. You don't even need a spatula. So I'm going to figure out a way to adhere these together. So give me a second. I think this is why I keep this, is this way so it's straight. So let me put that right together. There we go. So what we're going to do is flip this over. And I'm going to find a piece of vellum. I'm going to cut a strip that's very, very thin. So it's see-through. Okay, so we're going to have to put these in. I should do it the right way so you guys can see. So let me go ahead and put these in so they're straight. And all this does is lines it up for me. Okay, so now that I have it back in there, all I'm going to do is put a little bit of glue here, a little dot. If I can get my glue, there it goes. Right on the edges of these, I'm going to make sure they're straight before I do it. And then one right here. And all we're going to do is work a little fast here. Put this one back in here. Make sure it's straight. Make sure that one's straight. That's straight. Make sure that R is straight. And in there. And now we're going to do, make sure that one's in there straight. That one needs to be straight. There we go. Now what we're going to do is take this piece of vellum And we're going to run it along the back of these so they all stick together. Give that a few minutes to dry. And the same thing with this. We're going to do it right along the bottom. Little dot of glue. Dot, dot, dot. That one's what it's. We'll do this one too. And dot. Okay, so all we're going to do now is cut another strip of vellum, just a very thin strip. Nothing huge. And we're going to go right along this once we have it straight. Make sure that one's straight. And if it's right in the groove, it's straight. There we go. And then these all look straight. This one doesn't look straight. There we go. Now we're going to just lay this one along this edge. Down real low. Give it a pat. Let this dry a little bit. And what this is going to do is going to keep all of our letters. What we're going to do is snip this. No. So all this is going to do there we go, is keep it so it's all one word. You're not going to be able to see it when you go to use it wherever you want, and you can't really see these. We can cut these off a little bit. Here. Just trim it around the E. And then we can trim this one around the A. You can actually trim up this line also if need to. There we go. Same with this one. Same with this one. You just kind of go around that Y, and then we're gonna go right along this bottom edge. I don't think I got any glue on that U. Very, very thin around that. There we go. There you go. Get out our two pieces, and we have to finish up our boy. So let's go ahead and put the rose right here. And his hand's gonna go right over that rose. And then we're going to put this hand right over top of that. And there we go. Oh, these are so cute. But this is our done file. Again, this is Adorkable Friends, and look how adorably cute this is. It's adorable. Hopefully, this helps you understand how to go ahead and put together an item from Marjorie Ann Designs. Again, I am a design team member, and I did do a file called Adorkable Friends, and we just did one couple and a title. Again, I hope you like what you saw today. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, lots of love, and I'll see y'all soon. Thank you for watching, my Craft Along buddies. If you loved what you saw today, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, lots of love, and see you soon.